Hi and welcome back, guys. What is going on with Bitcoin? We see right now a small retracement here, and the question is, how low will it go? Will we see here lower prices for Bitcoin, or is this just a small correction before we head to 30K? That is something that we're going to talk about here real quick today. So make sure that you subscribe to the channel, like this video, and also activate the bell to never miss out on these important updates. And now let's directly get into this. So here on the 4-hourly chart, on this 4-hourly chart here, we see that we are basically back to our entry target for our long position here. So I would still hold on to that if you're in it, because there is not much room to go to the downside, in my opinion. When I look at the stochastic RSI here, there might be another 5 hours of downwards movement before we see here a bounce back to the upside. And also here on the MACD, we should see here anytime soon with the next closing candle, so the start of the next candle, that the selling pressure is falling off and more buying pressure should be coming in. And I will show you in a second why I believe that is potentially the case here. So for once, we have here a small bull flag that we just retested with a technical target all the way up to 29,500-ish, so which is really close to our target. So, but for that, we need to see a break to the upside. What I believe is going to happen is that we see potentially a small fake out, then come back and then break to the upside here on this 4-hourly chart. So when we are looking at Bitcoin on the daily chart, then what we are seeing is that we are trying to, or the Bitcoin price tries to break back into this bigger range here that we were in. And that could be happening with today's daily close, potentially, if we don't see a small push to the upside here. But also the stochastic RSI is suggesting if we stay as we are, we potentially still see a pinch here to the upside, and the Bitcoin price will come above that resistance area here and then move higher into the next bigger resistance at 29,200. 22, and potentially see a break to the upside from there. So of course there is the risk, if we see more downwards pressure until we close the daily candle, that we fall completely back into this range, which will open us up to go all the way down to what I said yesterday, 27,300, and that would be a good new long entry if you're not in a long already. Take a new long position if you're not in it yet, and long from there all the way to over $32,500. So also when we look here on this 1-hourly chart, we're still maintaining here this uptrend on the green line, which is of course a healthy sign. So we just got the bounce from here. Where is it not loading? Oops. Yeah, so for some reason it's not loading, but it's fine, because here we see already on the MACD selling pressure losing steam, and also we got here a buy signal on a stochastic RSI, which is suggesting that we should get soon here a break out of that potential ascending triangle that we are seeing here. Descending triangle, which we are seeing here because we're getting close to the apex and we are basically running out of time here. So we have here another now I can draw another 13 hours on the 1-hourly chart before we are running out of time. And if we're then not breaking to the upside, we potentially break to the downside. So that is something that we have to be aware of. But like I said, it looks like more that we're going to break to the upside. I'm still bullish here on Bitcoin over the next, let's say, 2 days, that we see a break here to the upside. Also here on this 4-hourly chart, you see we are still in this bigger range here. And I think we're going to see a retest at any point, at some point today, because we just bounced off here the 28,118. So you see it to the dollar, we came down there. So that shows that I was right here, that this is a good support level for Bitcoin right now, and that we are most likely seeing on the 4-hourly chart maybe another sideways candle before we see then a push here all the way up to the resistance at 28 800 approximately. And guys, don't forget, if you want to trade these calls with me together, do it on BYBIT. You still get $30,000 absolutely for free if you sign up with my link. And on BYBIT, you can also follow my copy trades there. My name is also AMCrypto. I know it looks like that I'm down right now because Bitcoin is a little bit down, but I'm telling you the trades are still playing out that we are in. So don't get confused by the numbers that you are seeing when you go to my copy trading profile, because the accumulated profit for all my people that are following me is still over $4,000 in just 3 days. So definitely check that out. Then let's talk quick about the Bitcoin futures chart, because it's also quite interesting. So we have filled here these CME gaps, so they're done, they're closed, but we have one above us at $35,000 all the way up here, and there is a chance that we actually come up here over the next coming weeks and try to fill this. So now for today's or let's say for tomorrow's opening, so if we would still stay at 28,200, so then we would have a small gap like this at tomorrow's opening. So, but this is nothing bad because the price is down here, and then by tomorrow, after tomorrow, we pump then all the way here to the upside to close the gap and continue to go higher. And that is basically the main point for me, while I believe if the price stays as it is, that we're going to move here into higher prices over the next couple of days, because we have to fill the CME gap, unless the price is coming back up here by today, where we closed on Friday, and continues to move from there higher, and we don't get a CME gap. So the CME gap that we have below us, I still believe we're not going to see this getting filled anytime soon in the near future. There's also one at $9,000. I think that will never ever get filled. And the longer we stay around $27,000, $28,000, $29,000, the less likely it gets that we ever going to see the CME gap filled at $21,000, as the one from $9,000 is there already for over 2 years, even 3 years, I think. And 3 years. So that's why I believe that gap could also be a gap like the $9,000 one. Guys, that's it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure that you smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and you'll see you then again tomorrow.